Hi again, everybody. This is Thea, the dietetic intern at Terrific Inc., and this is another exercise video. So let's go ahead and get started. As always, we're going to get started with a good stretch first and then get into the workout. So what I would like for you all to do is feet are nice and wide, and you're just reaching from toe to toe. Arms are out, straight. You don't have to reach the toe, just reach for it. If you can reach all the way down to the toe, that is great, but it is not necessary. All right, give me one more time on each side. Perfect, and then hands are gonna go onto the hips, and you're just gonna kind of rock your hips from right to left, keeping the legs straight, because what we're really doing is stretching out those inner thighs and loosening up our hips a bit. And then you're gonna pop your right hip out. Boom, my right hip is out, and then I'm gonna start reaching all the way down the left side of my leg towards the ground. Again, we're reaching for the foot. You don't have to reach the foot. So you're just really, again, trying to reach and stretch out that inner thigh. Come back up. Same thing on the other side. You're going to pop the left hip out. Reach all the way down the right side of the leg. Again, if it's here, that's fine. If it's here, that's fine. If you can reach all the way down, that's great too. And then coming back up. So we're going to rotate our whole body towards the right side. So my feet pretty much stayed where they were, and we're going to start those split squats, stretching out the front of this back leg. So we're dropping the right knee all the way down. And if you need to hold on to something, please do. Just down and up, bending up both knees if you can. Keeping that back nice and straight, chest is up. We got a few more left. We got 3, there's 2, there's 1 more, and then same thing on the other side. So this time my left foot is forward, my right leg is back. Both toes are facing forward, and we're just bending at both knees, down and up. As always, we really just want to keep our chest up so we're not bending over at our hips and causing some type of strain in our lower back. So we got 3 more, 2 more, last one, and then come on back up. If you need to shake out your legs, please do. Let's rotate our shoulders. Good shoulder rotations to the back, opening up the front of the delts and your pecs, those chest muscles. Big circles around. And then to the front, same exact thing for me. And 1 more. Perfect. Again, arm's gonna go out to the side. You're gonna take one arm up and then take the right hand on the left arm, really pulling it to the side. We're getting a nice long stretch right here on the side of our body. And then same thing on the other side. Good. So hands gonna go back onto the hips, and we're just kicking from right to left, shaking out our legs. And then we're gonna start some butt kicks, some slow butt kicks, and you're just bending at your knee from side to side. Really try to reach your heel for your bottom. You're gonna do 1 more time on each side, and then come on down. Very nice. Shake everything out. One last thing, we're gonna stretch out our neck just a bit. Hand goes on the other side of the head. Very gently pull it down, getting a nice long stretch into the neck. And then same thing on the other side. And come back up. Perfect. So today, everyone, we are gonna start with some lower body, and we're gonna end up with upper body. So we're kind of going from bottom to top today. We're first gonna start off with some squats. Squats might sound scary, especially if you don't have a lot of lower body strength. So if you need to, grab a chair, grab someone, grab the back of a couch or a wall, that's perfectly fine. The squats that we're going to do today don't have to be very deep, meaning that you don't have to go down very far. So go ahead and get into a good squat position, which means that your feet are a little bit wider than your hips. So this is hip width apart. Really just maybe move them about 1 kind of foot width out, and they should be somewhere between your shoulders and your hips. So this is good. And then from here, you're just going to start bending at your knees, bending at your hips, trying to keep your chest up. So go ahead, if you have not, go ahead and start those. So what you should be feeling is you're squeezing in your glutes and your hamstrings, so your bottom and the back of your legs. Each time you stand up, you should be squeezing, boom, here, and then back down, squeeze, and then back down. Again, if you're holding on to something, that's fine. And even if you have knee issues, you don't have to go down very far. Okay, so I'm not expecting anyone to get all the way down here into their squat. Nice shallow squat. If you feel like you can go a little bit deeper, that's great as well. But we're really just looking to get our blood flowing, okay? So we're not looking for anything too strenuous. So you're gonna do 4 more, 3, 2 more, last one, and then come on up. Shake out the legs if you need to. So this next one would be great if you already are propping yourself up on a chair or something. But if you're not, that's fine. So we're gonna start working the inside of the leg. So, or excuse me, the outside of the leg. So the outside of the leg, we're just going to take the leg out to the side. So you're here. Again, if you need to grab something, pause the video, go ahead and grab a wall or something, and then go ahead and start these. Leg stays nice and straight, out to the side, boom, and then back down. So we're feeling it all alongside the outside of the leg. So we feel it here, and we're feeling it here. And we're actually gonna work all 4 sides of our legs. So with the squat, we did front and back. With these lateral leg lifts, we're working the outside. Give me 1 more. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Shake out the leg, and then right leg comes up. So we're working the outside of our right leg. And then we're gonna also work the inside of the leg. So our adductors, these are our abductors as we're getting these done. We got a few more to go here, keeping that chest up. So try not to lean out of it, keeping our torso in line with everything, just lifting that leg. You got 2, give me 1 more, and then again, shake everything out. So what we're going to do now is work your inner thighs. Sometimes we can do like a internal kind of kick, but this is another one of my favorite squats, which is called the sumo squat. So with this one, you see my toes are facing out, not in here. Point those toes out. Feet are nice and wide. Again, hold on to something if you need to, just a little bend. That's it. So the further down you come, the more you're gonna feel it kind of in those inner thighs. And just coming down and up. Some people like to call this a plie squat. I call it a sumo squat because a plie squat is kind of in here. I want your feet nice and wide as you get those done. This is me pretending to hold on to something if you're wondering where my arm is out. So we're gonna do 4 more, 3, 2 more, last one, good. And then again, shake out your legs. Perfect. All right, so the last one we're gonna do is solely work the back of our legs, which are the deadlifts, okay? If you did one of my previous videos, you know what the deadlift looks like. So with the deadlifts, legs are right under your hips here, and we're just gonna start reaching for our toes, or reaching for the ground. We're gonna push our hips back, bend down our knees a bit, back is nice and straight, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back up. Come down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back up. And again, you feel it in the hamstrings and a little bit in the glutes as we get these done. So come down, 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Give me 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Good. And then again, you can shake everything out. All right, so let's move up to our upper body, and we always finish off with core. The reason we always finish off with core is because our core is actually being used a lot throughout the exercise or throughout the workout, and we don't want to actually focus on it and tire it out because it won't be able to support us through our other movements. So that's why we always do core last, or try to do core last. All right, so let's work your shoulders. So what I want you to do is have your arms about 90 degrees here. Palms are facing in. We're gonna start working the top of your shoulders, those medial delts. So what you're gonna do is your arms are here. You're gonna come and face the palms down, face them together. Palms are down, palms are together. And we're just gonna keep on going from here. What we're gonna try and do is keep our shoulders down as well. So you don't wanna hike up your shoulders like here. Shoulders, arms should be level, parallel to the ground, and then back down. Parallel to the ground, back down. If you need to take a break at any point, you can pause this and grab some water. And with these, if you need to sit down, you're more than welcome to sit down. So we're gonna do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Good, and just roll out your shoulders. Perfect. Very nice. Let's start working your back. So we've done flies before. Now we're gonna start doing rows. Rows and flies almost work the same part of your back. So with the row, it's really pulling back. So it's kind of like you're opening a door, or you're trying to, like, you know, pulling a lawnmower, that kind of motion, rowing back, or, you know, a boat row. So from here, bending at your knees, bending at your hips. Palms are facing together, and you pull those elbows up to the ceiling. So I want you don't have to bend all the way over here to get the row done. Just want the knees just a bit bent here. Come over at your hips. And we're about, what, 45 degrees or so? That's all I need. And start pulling back. As you pull back, these shoulder blades, they're pushing together and then back down. So push the shoulder blades here, push them together, and then back in. Push the shoulder blades, back in. And so that is your row. And so that's what we're just going to do. And this, you can go kind of at your own pace. You don't have to go at the pace with me for these, so you can really kind of knock them out. Or if you want to go a little bit slower, that's great. As long as you're doing that pulling and pushing motion with your shoulder blades, I'm cool. So we're going to do 3 more. 2. Last one. Good. And then roll everything out. Awesome. All right, biceps. So biceps without weights, it can be pretty easy. So what we're gonna do is slow bicep curls. So what we're gonna do is we're also gonna do them halfway. So we're here, coming up halfway, and then back down. We're gonna do it nice and slow, though, to the count of 4. So we come up, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. I want you to keep those elbows close to your body. So your body is your anchor with these. So there shouldn't be any gaps in your elbows and between your elbows and your body. Down, 2, 3, 4. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So we're going to do the other half of the bicep curl. So we only went up halfway, so now we're going to come down halfway. So shoulders are hands are up near the shoulders for me. Remember, your body's your anchor. Tuck those elbows in. We come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more times. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Shake everything out. Awesome. Okay, so now we worked your biceps. Let's work your triceps. So again, without a weight, it's a little difficult to get some good resistance. So really all we're going to do is pretend like we have those weights in our hands. If you have a weight, or you have bottles of water or cans of food or something, you can definitely use that as a counterweight. It's not necessary. Hands are just going to go above the head as far as they come, as far as they can. So if they stay right here, that's fine. I really like them to be here, but at your own discretion. And we're just going to start bending at our elbows up. Squeeze here. So here it's fine, but when you come up, that's really when the tricep extension, that's what we're doing, is working the back of your arm. So I really want you to get those arms as straight as you can. Up, squeeze, and then back down. Up, squeeze, back down. Give me 3 more. Up, squeeze, back down. 2 more. Up, squeeze, down. Last one. Up, squeeze, and then relax. Good. So even with that, even with no weight, I definitely felt my triceps working, especially as I kept my arms straight and I really squeeze and engage those muscles up. Awesome. Okay. So everyone's favorite or least favorite part is coming up, our core. So this is my favorite part, is core. So first we're just going to do a little bit of a breathing exercise. So really not a lot needs to happen with any of your extremities. Hands go on the hips, and we're really just going to just breathe in, hold, and then breathe out. So with that hold, that's where I really want you to focus on tightening up that core, those abdominals. So you're here, breathe all the way in, pull the tummy, pull the belly button in towards the spine, okay? So breathe in, tuck, 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 hold, 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 3, 2, 1, and then back out. Good. So we're gonna do that a few more times. So breathe in, tuck, hold, squeeze, right there. You should feel all that tightening right here. 3, 2, 1, and then back out. All right, good. A few more to go. Hold, in, squeeze. Hold, 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 hold. We're gonna do it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back out, let it rest. We're gonna do that 2 more times, each 10 seconds, all right? Again, hands go on the hips. Pull it in, squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I feel it right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back out. Good. All right, last time. Up again. You're pulling that belly button in. Pull in. Hold, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. So hopefully you're feeling it all right there with those inhales and exhales, really pulling the belly button in towards the spine. All right, so we're gonna do some twists. So hands can be up, hands can be down. I really just want you to twist from right to left. I'm putting a slight bend in my knee. It just helps me rotate my body a little bit more. You don't have to. This feels better for me. Standing up nice and straight feels better for you. That's fine. But I want you to try and keep your hips facing forward. So we're not turning our body as we're getting these done. Go ahead and start. So I'm trying my best to keep my hips facing forward. So I'm not really dipping my knee down. Twist, twist, twist. We feel it all right here. Twist side to side. And your hands can definitely go behind your head or by your ears if that feels better for you as well. Just twist from right to left. All right, we're gonna try and double time it. All right, so we're gonna pick up the speed a bit, not stopping in the middle. So go ahead and start those twists. Twist, 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 twist. Good. Make sure you're breathing through all of these. Okay, so not holding your breath, especially with these. Good. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Shake everything out. Give your abdominals some time to relax for a bit. All right. So one of my favorites is the toe reach. I pretty much do this every time I work out, and it's working my obliques. And it's really good at stabilizing the core as well. So it's reaching from side to side. If you want to reach up, you can. But we're also going to hold it and pulse. So right arm is going to come down, and we're just pulsing. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Chest stays up for me, so I'm not turning down here. We pulse, 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 pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, same thing. Up, pulse, pulse, pulse. You got it. We're almost done. Then we're gonna stretch. We always start and end a workout by stretching. Give me 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. We are done. Let's do some stretching real quick. So we are going to start stretching our back. So hands are gonna go in front of you, tucking your chin into your chest, rounding out your back. Remember, you're breathing through these. And then arms are gonna come all the way above the head. Arms are as straight as you can get them. If you have a little bend in them, this is why we're doing this. So eventually your arms can get straighter and your arms can go back above your head a little bit more, hopefully. And then arms come behind you. Again, this is another one of my favorites. It stretches out the front of our body. So pulling your arms down, boom, pull them down, chest is up. And then again, if you can, bending over at your hips, not necessary. If for you this is enough, that's great. If you can't, bending over at your hips, letting your arms roll over top of you as much as they can. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come on up. So today we're going to stretch our inner thigh. So similar to the sumo squats that we did earlier today, we're going to do a stretch here. So again, if you need something, grab onto it, little bend down. I want you to just hold it, okay? And then if you can, I want both hands to go onto the knees, and you're just going to kind of glide from right to left. Okay? Even if you're holding on to something, you can kind of glide from right to left. Really just stretching out those legs. Come on to the middle, rolling yourself up nice and slow. Hands go on the hips, push the hips forward, lean yourself back, head falls back as well. Stretching out those hip flexors, those muscles right there in the front that connect your abdominals to your quads, the front of your legs. These bad boys right here, they're really tight on a lot of us. Come on up, roll your shoulders back, roll your shoulders forward. Last thing we're gonna do is stretch our triceps. So we worked our triceps today, so we gotta stretch them. So if you can, arms go over the head, bend at one elbow, pull it down. You're right here. And if you can't reach your arm over your head, you can really just push it back from here. It's better this way, but again, if you have that limitation in your shoulders, just push it back from here. And then take that same arm, pull it around your body, pushing the elbow back. And now we switch arms. Left arm comes above your head, pull it back, stretch out that tricep, the back of that arm. And then arm comes in front of you, push it back. Release everything, let your arms swing in big circles. And everyone, we are done. Thank you for working out with me today. I appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video.